In today's video, I'm going to share one of my favorite methods for hair shedding using green tea. I didn't even realize that January has one of those made-up holidays called National Hot Tea Month, and while we still have a week left, I thought I'd create this video for you. So on this channel, I've already done a coffee hair rinse for shedding. I've used a custom tea blend from Bell Bar, but I haven't done good old green tea. So I'll go over why one would use green tea over other types of tea. I'll explain why it's beneficial for hair shedding. And of course, I'll demo and show you how I make it and apply it to my hair. So if this is something of interest to you, please keep watching. So why would you use green tea over other types of tea? Well, green tea is great because it has less caffeine than black tea, which many people also use for their tea rinses. Now, I'm an avid coffee drinker, and I definitely feel the day-to-day drying, dehydrated effects of drinking it. When you are applying a caffeinated tea to your scalp and or your hair, it can also be a bit drying. So for me, it's best to focus on a lower caffeinated tea, or you can also use a decaf green tea, which is even better if you're really affected by the dryness. As far as the benefits of using green tea, well, it's full of antioxidants and nutrients, and not only does it help with shedding, but it's said to also help stimulate hair growth, treat hair loss, and help with dandruff. To make the green tea, I like to get the kettle going, and while that water is boiling, I get a glass Pyrex measuring cup and grab a bag of green tea. Now, like I mentioned before, you can use decaf green tea, but what I currently have in the house is regular caffeinated jasmine green tea. It smells really nice and fragrant, and that's actually normally what I drink as well. Now that the water is boiling, I'm going to turn off the stove and pour the boiling water into the measuring cup. And to avoid too much caffeine with the green tea, I'm only going to steep this for about 1 minute tops and then remove the bag. And as you can see, I like to just kind of dip it in there and let all the green tea soak into the water. And yes, after about a minute or so, the maximum, I just go ahead and remove that tea bag and then I let it cool down. The next step is to pour the cooled down tea into a spray bottle. At this point, it is ready to be used, and you can store the remaining in the refrigerator, but I only keep it for about a week and make a new batch if needed. Now, before I actually apply the green tea, I am going to make sure I clarify my hair and scalp with shampoo. And after I do that, I section off my hair, and then I start spraying the tea right into my scalp. I do just focus it only on the scalp, and after it's there, I give myself a gentle massage. And then I continue to section, spray, and massage until I've covered my entire head. Now, while that is sitting on my scalp, I like to deep condition. So I start by applying the deep conditioner on my hair and then parting it into 4 sections. So I like to just smooth a lot of conditioner on each section, and then I just start twisting it. I do a 2-strand twist. I'm not concerned about detangling it yet because what this is doing is just really hydrating it and softening it so that the tangles come out easier. Then I let that sit on my hair while I continue to finish my shower. And normally during this time, I will turn off the shower so it's not running the water for a really long time, and that gives me time to shave or put on a face mask. So by this time, it's been about 10 or 15 minutes, and I am starting to unravel these twists, and it's just so easy to detangle. My fingers just really glide through it. So I'll just start by gently detangling with my fingers first, and then I'll bust out my wide tooth comb just to make sure I get out every little knot. And it just is such an easier process doing it this way. Even after just one use, I am seeing a dramatic reduction in shedding. Just 3 days ago, when I washed my hair, I had triple the amount of hair shedding. Yes, I have been taking my vitamins and MSM and biotin, but only for a couple weeks, and I really highly doubt that within these last 3 days, these vitamins just kicked in and reduced the shedding to this extent. It's really exciting to see, and overall this is a bit faster and easier to do than the onion juice. You literally just have to make a weak cup of green tea, which is easier than peeling, chopping, boiling, and straining the onions. And I always appreciate any extra time that I can save for myself. Well, that's going to complete my video on how to use green tea for hair shedding. I'd love to hear from you guys now. Do you use green tea for your hair shedding, or what other types of teas have you used in the past? Please let me know and share with the community down below in the comments. If you're new to my fine curly crew, of course, I'd love to have you subscribe and join my little community here. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you are properly notified of when I post new content. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.